I could not speak highly enough about UltraMusician. Growing up, I was forced to take piano lessons for about 4 years, and I was forced to practice. I never enjoyed it. There was never an element of learning really going on. I could sit down and read sheet music and I could play a song, but at the same time there was no rewarding factor. And I would hear a girlfriend of mine or a buddy sit down and play a piece, and they were remarkable and far superior to me. And to me that was very discouraging and disheartening. And so I kind of, over the years let music kind of slipped aside, and it was not a focus of mine. And years later, fast forward about 15, 20 years, a girlfriend of mine actually had her piano tuned in her home, and that's how I was introduced to UltraMusician. And as a grown adult, I took interest. I took a picture of the postcard so I could remember the name of the site, and on my own will, to my own accord, I one day, looked it up online. I clicked on it, and I said, this sounds interesting. So I started a profile, and I did maybe a couple lessons, one or two. And I said, not only A, is this easy, but B, I'm doing pretty well at it. So I stuck with it. And within a week, I had significantly improved, and I had learned a tremendous amount. So after that first week, I just kept on going with it. And it wasn't necessarily structured. I did it to my own accord. I went onto the website whenever I had, some extra free time. And, some days I had more than others. And I would, sometimes I'd spend an hour. Sometimes I'd spend only 10 minutes or 15 minutes and just do one lesson. But nonetheless, there was still a sense of accomplishment and achievement I had and I felt. And that's why I would continuously do it and learn, and I loved it. And it's funny because I had a traditional 9-to-5 job, and during our lunch break, instead of sitting outside and enjoying the fresh air or going for a walk, I would sit nailed to my computer, I would put in the headphones, and I would diligently work on the site and take more lessons. And everybody would see Merrick with his headphones and know Merrick's doing his piano lessons. Like, don't interrupt. If any calls come for him, let them leave a message. He's focusing and doing his piano. And, I am very appreciative. I think the flexibility is very key and very important, because I understand that, in today's age, we're very busy, and it's hard to, devote time to necessarily having a private instructor or a piano teacher come and say, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we're going to, have a 1-hour lesson or such. And the fact that you can just go on this website whenever you please and learn something, and learn it well and learn it relatively quickly and easily, is remarkable. And the results are there. The proof is in the pudding. And I think it's a remarkable tool that I honestly would recommend to anybody and everyone of any age. It doesn't matter how much experience you have with regards to music. It doesn't matter if you've played piano or guitar or bass your whole life. You can, it's never too late to learn something new. Perhaps it's a New Year's resolution of yours to learn how to play an instrument or learn something about music. And this is your perfect opportunity to do so. And it's really easy, and it's really fun, and it's very gratifying, and it's very rewarding, and it makes you feel really good inside to say, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, I learned something today, and I learned about, these chords and that, element of music theory, and it's really fun and rewarding. So I absolutely cannot, stress enough how much I personally love UltraMusician. I think it's fantastic, and I think everybody should try it or give it a shot. You have nothing to lose.